You're listening to The Monetized Mom, the podcast that teaches moms of faith how to monetize their expertise online to create influence, impact, income, and more importantly, financial independence. I'm your host, Flo Alexander. Let's chat. Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. In this episode, I wanted to share cliff notes from a masterclass that I did a few months ago called The Secret Formula for Attracting and Enrolling High-Paying Clients on Autopilot. And I thought the content was really good in this class, so I wanted to bring it here to the podcast. So if you want to generate consistent revenue without launches, challenges, or social media burnout, here are the 4 things that you need. So first, you need what I call cash content. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then this isn't a new concept for you. Cash content is my very simple content strategy that consists of only 4 pieces of content that you need to create per week. So that's conversion content, authority content, sales content, and high touch content. So conversion content. Now, the purpose of conversion content is to simply take your audience from being on your social media platform to your email list. This is important because we all know that we don't own social media platforms, and at any moment they can go away. And we know every year they all take a sabbatical or a hiatus when the platforms are down. So you want a way to contact your ideal clients, your audience outside of social media. And the way that you do this is by getting them on your email list and or text message list. And I strongly recommend that you are gathering phone numbers to start a text message list. Now, your conversion content can be a static post, a video, whatever you choose it to be. But basically the point is to call your ideal clients out, call out the desires that they have, offer them a solution to their problem that they're having, which should be your lead magnet, and give them a call to action, basically saying, hey, comment this word or DM me to get the link to the lead magnet, to get on your email list, whatever that looks like for you. So the first kind of content is conversion content. And again, the goal is to get people off of social media to a platform that you own so that you can market to them. So the second piece of content is going to be your authority content. And this one's really simple. The purpose is to show your expertise, to build confidence and trust that you are the go-to source for reputable information and a solution to the problem that your ideal client has. So essentially, this content is really showcasing your thought leadership, is showcasing your expertise. Maybe you're providing commentary on a topic or a subject in your niche, but the whole point here is to really show your expertise and show that you are an authority within your industry. Next, there's sales content, and this is specifically getting people to raise their hands and express interest in your offer. So here's an example of a sales post that you can honestly make today, and I've done several times before, to really start getting your audience to raise their hands and express interest in your offer. So a post that simply says, I'm working with X, number of clients, whoever your ideal clients are, who want to, whatever their goal is. So if they want to lose 50 pounds, whatever that is, within the next certain amount of times, are you interested? Comment/DM interested, and I'll send you the info. So here's an example. For instance, one of my clients will do, I'm working with 10 moms who want to lose 25 pounds in the next 90 days. Are you interested? Comment or DM interested, and I'll send you the info. So that's a simple sales post that you can do that really gets your audience engaged and raising their hand to show interest in your offer. And lastly, there's high touch content, and that's having 1 live stream per week to have real-time conversations with your audience. Live streams are extremely powerful when done correctly. So this is your opportunity to talk directly to people who are interested in you, who are interested in your offer, and being able to connect with them, answer questions, and really show your expertise. All right. So high touch content is a live stream where you get the opportunity to have real time, high touch interaction with those people who are interested in your offer. Right. So that's your cash content. Now, after content, you need ads. Ads are going to get you in front of your ideal clients 24/7 without you having to do any work. And my ad strategy is quite simple. Hey, if you're enjoying this episode, then I know you'll enjoy my weekly email series, The Monetized Mom. Not only will you be the first to know when new episodes drop, but you'll get exclusive content just like this, except in your inbox. To sign up, visit themonetizedmom.com/email. It's free, and as a podcast listener, I'll throw in a special gift. Visit themonetizedmom.com/email to join. Now let's get back to this episode. And I think I've probably even shared it on the podcast before, but you run ads 24/7 at a minimum of $5 to $10 per day to your target audience. And this is exactly what I teach my clients inside of the Paid Mom Mastermind. We go through creating your ad copy, your creatives for your ads, being able to set them up, all those things that you need to get started running ads. But we also cover making sure that you have the right lead magnet so that your ads actually convert. So here's the thing though, contrary to what you've probably heard, you really do not have to spend thousands of dollars on ads to make thousands of dollars in revenue. All right. So ads do the job of bringing in your ideal clients, but you still have to nurture them and ultimately sell. So the next variable in the formula after your content, after your ads, is sales events or sales campaigns. Now you want to create different opportunities and environments for people to buy from you. And this is where strategic sales events or campaigns come into play. And I love to use this example of Lexus. I tell it all the time. You can go into Lexus any day, anytime to buy a Lexus vehicle, but we all know about the December to Remember sales event. They have the cars with the bow on top, and this is this huge deal, right? This is their way of driving excitement around the new models and ultimately getting an influx of sales. So you need to build this kind of sales event into your own marketing and sales strategy as well. And this is what it can look like. This is what I teach my clients and methods that I've used to have those different types of sales events. So weekly, you have your micro sales events, which is your live stream. That's your high touch content. And the goal there is to convert those live viewers or people who are watching on the replay into book calls. Monthly, you want to do some sort of closed event that's targeted to your warm or hot audience. So this could be like a closed workshop. It could be like a master class. It doesn't have to be like a full out launch or anything, but it can be a closed event where you pull in your warm or hot audience, meaning people who have been engaged on your email list, people who have been engaged in your community, in your audience. You want to give them the opportunity to have a closed door, intimate experience with you. And that can be your monthly sales event. And then quarterly or even more frequently, plan for collaborations where you're able to get in front of a bigger audience. And I plan to try to do this once a month. So for me, this could be collaborating by doing a podcast interview. It could be doing a live stream with someone else. It could be me doing a workshop for a collaboration partner. So an example that I've shared before is I did a collaboration with one of the software that I use, which is Kartra, and I hosted a training for them. And so that's just an opportunity to get more exposure to your ideal clients, and having these partnerships with other people and collaborating is going to be key for that. So quarterly collaborations, if not monthly, if you can do that. All right. So we got the cash content, we've gotten our ads, we gotten our sales events, right? So the next thing that you need to have is human interaction. So there has to be an emphasis and intentionality around human interaction. That's the only thing that will set you apart in a world of AI and an overuse of automation. Now, do not get me wrong. I am Queen Automation. I love systems. I love automations. However, there also needs to be human interaction that takes place. Humans buy from other humans, and they want to know that they're actually connecting with someone and not just being placed into another funnel. And a good rule of thumb is to shoot for at least 3 to 5 conversations with potential leads or potential clients every day. So I'm sure you're wondering, like, what does this actually look like? How do I start conversations with 3 to 5 people? It's really quite easy. So the first one that I actually use, teach my clients and prefer because I found that it just works more effectively, is with text messaging. So on a daily basis, texting your leads immediately after they opt into your email list or text list and begin a conversation. And when I say immediately, as close to immediately as possible, that does not seem creepy, okay? But starting those conversations while they're hot. They just opted in. They just checked out your stuff. They know who you are. They are aware. They're interested. So starting that conversation with them via text message. Can this be automated? Yes. For the longest time, I did this manually, and you can still do it manually. Some of my clients still do it manually. But if you're going to automate it, it needs to be in a way that you can do two-way texting and actually have a conversation with someone. All right. So the second thing is direct messaging on social media. You have the opportunity to connect with potential clients on social media all the time. And this is not about cold DMing a stranger, pitching your graphic design services, or pitching whatever it is that you have. This can literally be sending a message to someone who follows you, someone who joins a live stream, someone who comments on a post. Those are all signals that people are interested, and they've kind of given you permission to then have that conversation with them. I use this example, but it reminds me of the poke button that's on Facebook. I think it's actually still on Facebook, but the poke button where people would poke you, you can poke them back. A little kind of weird, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it was initiating the conversation. And so when people comment, when they follow, when they join a live stream, they are initiating that, that communication. So that gives you the ability to say, hey, saw that you joined my live stream, or say, hey, I saw that you followed me. Thanks so much. And then just starting a genuine conversation from there. All right. So those are some easy, low lift ways to start daily conversations that really can end in clients. So if you can take 5 to 10 minutes per day, just messaging, contacting, having a communication with 3 to 5 people per day, like, that's going to be huge for getting consistent clients and cash flow into your business. And last but not least, there are also emails. Like, email marketing is a slept on marketing tool. And I've already done a podcast talking about how I've leveraged email to be able to generate revenue within my business. But email allows you to reach over 3 to 5 people at one time. One email can be sent to thousands of people or hundreds of people, depends on how many people are on your list, to initiate that conversation. So at a minimum, I advise my clients to send 3 emails per week, at minimum 3 emails per week. You can do more than that, but at minimum 3 emails per week. And within like the Paid Mom Mastermind, I actually provide examples and give them like a structure on types of emails. And there's also a video of them being able to see me write my own emails. But email marketing is a powerful tool that you can leverage to reach more people, begin those conversations, such that those things can lead to book calls, sales, and two-way conversations that can build trust and ultimately be the catalyst for people deciding to work with you as a client. All right. So this is the reality of what it takes to get consistent clients and have consistent cash flow, and the true formula for being able to make consistent revenue in your business. You need cash content, you need ads, you need sales events, and more importantly, you also need human interaction. If you do everything that I just shared, you will get clients. You will see such a change in your business if you invest in the 4 things that I just gave you. All right. So I teach all of this in the Paid Mom Mastermind. This is my 12-month ads and sales program for moms who want to have consistent clients and cash flow in their coaching, consulting, or expert businesses. If you are interested in learning more and enrolling, you can visit themonetizedmom.com/PMM. All right. So that's it for this episode, and I'll talk to you in the next one.